Another day, another train ride. We're off from the Dusseldorf airport to Brühl, Germany. Look who it is! How are you? Dude, Germany's wild. We stepped out of a train station and this is just casually like right there. Like what even is that?
It's our hotel.
That's Hotel Matamba. This is a very cool shuttle, and you've never been outside of the United States.
This is Germany.
This is what Germany's like, right here.
Germany.
This is your first impression of the rest of the world. Guys, we're here. Welcome to the most underwhelming front entrance on the planet.
It's what's inside that matters.
Yes, exactly.
Apparently.
All right, we're gonna go check into Hotel Matamba. But yeah, this is the front gate. There's not much to it. Hotel Matamba. I really wanted to stay here last time we went, and I am stoked to see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here's the info sheet they give. So tonight we're gonna be eating dinner at one of their buffets, I believe. And then breakfast is also included, so we'll be going there before we go to the park tomorrow. So as part of staying here at Hotel Matamba, you get quick passes. Look at this. These are the rides that they're good for. This is awesome. This is gonna be such a good time. This is the coolest hotel ever. Look at this view. It's freaking Black Mamba. Oh my gosh. I used the restroom for 1 freaking second and they go in a ball pit. What on earth? That is so unsanitary. Hey, don't throw that at me. Guys, we're in Phantasialand. Oh my god. Let's go.
It doesn't feel real. I feel like I'm a kid on Disney or something. This is so.
This is better than Disney. First up, we're going into Rookburgh. I have literal chills. There it is.
What is it?
I am in awe. What is this?
This is so cool.
I'm convinced I'm in a dream. I'm dreaming. This isn't real. This isn't real.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm so excited.
I love how you go.
This is like only one ride out of this entire park, and we're this in awe. And we haven't even been on the ride yet.
Good sign for things to come, right?
Look at the details on the walls. So here's what they give us to put our stuff in a locker. It's a wristband, and actually, depending on whether you are a single rider, quick pass, or front row, you get a different color to distinguish what line you're supposed to be in. So you go to your backdrop right here, and then you enter the corresponding line for that color. Camera's gotta go in a locker, guys. We'll see you after we ride F.L.Y. was so slick.
And then like when you stack, you're not uncomfortably sitting on your stomach. You're just actually sitting normally.
The way it like rotates. So there was literally like a dark ride section beforehand, and it was like rising up. There were lots of like near misses, and we sat towards the front. There were literal airtime pops. And it's a long ride.
It is long.
Like you have no idea where you're about to go. And the second launch hit,
It came out of nowhere.
You're like, wait a minute, there's a second launch. Like the first one was crazy.
State-of-the-art attraction right there. And that is alone is worth the trip to come here.
Riding F.L.Y was exhausting, so we got an egg and cheese sandwich over here at the exit, and it's outstanding. And now we're back in Berlin. It's crazy to think that F.L.Y is like on the other side of this building. You can't see it anywhere from anywhere else in the park, and that's how this whole place is. Like, no matter where you are, you only see what they want you to see. And there's so many crazy rides here that are just like hidden until you arrive there. It's insane. Hey, look.
It's an intimate elephant.
It is.
It's an intimate elephant launch.
Look, there it is. Are you ready? So good.
Really?
Yeah. So we'll have to go again. So we sat in the back. We're gonna try the front. Let's just go again. Like, let's be real. I mean. Look at my hair. That was RiverQuest, everyone.
Let's see how Matt's doing.
Hey, it was cool. It was just soaking wet.
It was so wet.
You don't like water rides.
Okay, don't tell Taylor. I'll give it to you. It was pretty cool. Like, there were some steep drops, and there was an unexpected, like...
Almost like a whirlpool kind of thing.
I'm not talking to you, Taylor. Yeah, it was like getting flushed from, like, Men in Black. It was pretty dumb. But don't tell Taylor. That was horrible. Worst ride ever.
Don't get me wrong, it was really cool. I just hate wet socks. I think we're gonna do chapas now because we're already drenched. Why not?
You're gonna want to go back to the room and change your socks, aren't you?
I might. We'll see. Welcome to Mexico.
Aw, yeah, you don't want to do it, Matt?
No, it's
Too bad.
wait time.
Too bad.
Go ahead, you go first. Lead the way. Yay! Alright, word on the street is this is the best log flume in the world. Can you confirm or deny?
It is. It absolutely is.
Well, what makes it the best?
Stuff that I can't tell you. You're gonna find out. But,
Are they secrets?
well, we just saw the drop. The drop is the steepest drop in the world on a log flume. So that's not really a secret. Introducing Soaked Socks Part 2.
That was really cool, though.
Isn't that great? Chapas.
Ride it, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
And it was fun. It was really fun.
I've never done this is gonna be a spoiler, but a backward hill like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was pretty cool, I guess.
And disco monkeys, like they're
That wave
partying.
was actually like dummy lit. No cap.
Perks of staying on site. Shoes are wet, so we're gonna go change. So we're back at our hotel, and that took like no time at all.
All right, walking out of our hotel and up over this bridge, you literally walk under the vertical loop. That is so cool. We're literally surrounded by B&M invert.
I love it. What more could you want?
You know black mamba snakes are actually white.
Really?
They are. They have a black mouth.
This is not accurate then. That should be white track. To do Black Mamba front row.
Station.
This is a really cool station.
Big spook, big spook.
Yeah, well, and I don't remember the colors being like this. So when it dispatches, like all the lights start blinking, so it was awesome. Man, I've never done this in the front row. Black Mamba is fantastic.
Honestly, that could be my new favorite B&M.
And I would not blame you for it at all.
That's so cool the way it like weaves through the environment.
I've done Black Mamba twice then, but like, and it's so intense, but you don't notice the near misses as much until you sit in the front, and when you do and things are just flying at you, that makes that ride experience so much crazier. Like, you're flying past this rock work.
I'm interested in what I'll think. We're gonna try to ride towards the back now, so maybe it's different.
Take two on Black Mamba. So intense in the back. Those near misses, man. Like,
I think it's nuts.
2 thumbs up.
yeah.
Front's good because you get the view.
Yeah.
And the near misses are like, shoo. The back's good because it drops like, shoo. And then the positives are like, so good.
Okay.
I like the front the best.
I prefer fun.
Look at this Hotel Matamba.
I can see our room from here.
Look at this. This is so cool. We're in the China section of the park. It's so cool here. Every single land of this park is just absolutely unbelievable. It's just so gorgeous. Architecturally, landscaping, everything. All right, so this is a ride I didn't even know exists right here in the China section. It's a ghost train. So we're gonna see how it is. Ooh. Look at this queue. This is crazy, and there's not even anyone here. Look at this. Every vehicle is just a walk-on. Okay, so that was Haunted Mansion on a budget, but it's Chinese. And it's pirates?
Yeah, with pirates and Kong, maybe?
I don't know.
With the big, I don't know.
There was a lot of animatronics, a lot of old animatronics, and it's all set in the Chinese culture. I think a lot of kind of ancient tales and stuff.
It was interesting because the ride vehicle was almost identical to the Haunted Mansion, and they used a lot of like similar tricks, like Pepper's ghost illusion.
Yeah, they did. The ghost will follow you home with the mirror thing.
Talking bus too. They use.
Yep. But this one was old, and you can tell it was outdated.
Yes, but you can see where they got their inspiration from. So.
Oh, absolutely. It also is like completely below the Chinese area. You like drop down and everything takes place like below the ground.
Yeah.
Which seems to be a recurring theme here. Yeah, like all the stations here and so many rides like below the ground. It's insane.
Best mine train ever. Literally, there's so much mine train and this big. There's a spaghetti bowl.
There's more than one!
There's more than one spaghetti bowl!
And there's one that's in pitch darkness.
Literally, it's like, oh my god, absolutely insane.
I would definitely recommend trying to sit in the back for that ride if you can.
Oh yeah.
Because, oh my gosh, that's like actually like instills fear into you.
Oh yeah, there were screams of terror on that
Coming
ride.
out of us, adults.
Like, I was actually like, holding on, like, oh my god, that was insane.
Seriously, like it seems like their whole shtick here is like, let's take a ride that exists somewhere else and make it 1,000,000 times better than anyone that exists anywhere.
And it's such a small footprint. It's this big, but there's so much mine train.
All right, so we're doing Colorado Adventure again. So you can see a lot of the theming I have here. It's very Western. So before Klugheim was here, it used to be part of this Western village, but they didn't want to remove the roller coaster when they put in Klugheim. So I guess now this land's part of Mexico, maybe? This This looks like a pretty mysterious castle, if you ask me.
Extremely.
With this ride, they run it in 2 different ways. In the morning, it's a shorter cycle. In the evening and like afternoon, it's a longer cycle.
Stop recording
Albert Einstein, is that you?
Holy crap. Oh, bye.
This is a crazy ride. So basically, you have all those different gondolas facing each other, and then the lights go out and they start flashing, and then you all just shoot up at the same time, kind of going at varying speeds, and at the top they have all of this like electricity, and then you all rise and then you just drop and start bouncing.
So at first I thought it was over when they brought you back down to the ground.
It shoots you up and then like brings you down.
Gently brings you down, and I was like, is that really it? And then it, like after a few seconds goes by, they shoot you back up at like lightning speed.
Yeah, and there's like all this cool audio and effects.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very like trippy, kind of a cool optical illusion almost. It's
because because all the vehicles are moving and it's so dark in there, but you can sort of see like you almost feel like you're not moving. But you are.
Yeah, it's kind of wild when the lights are like flashing and you can like look down and it looks like there's nothing beneath you because the way you're sitting, you can't.
You're so high up. It
just looks like a pit below you, and you're like, oh.
It's very, very cool. Getting a snack while in Klugheim. This is kind of like a pancake with like different toppings on it. We're gonna give it a try. All right, this was super good. This is apple and cinnamon. Bacon, cheese. It's like a pizza, but it's thin.
It's really good.
Flatbread? Yeah, whatever. Round 3 on Terran. Wait times are so short today.
I'm like shocked. I really thought it was gonna be slammed here.
Yeah, no, this is very manageable.
Why?
And they have really good operations. So that's definitely helping. Big shout out to the Terran crew. They are killing it with their dispatches. So right here you have 3 rides. You have Terran, Reich, and this is River Quest. Oh my gosh, talk about great use of space. That's insane. Reich is way better than it should be. That's literally a family coaster and it's awesome.
That like really pulls some G's, man.
It does. And the way it's like just woven between everything, and it was 2 cycles, which I guess because there's no line, makes sense. Look, we actually managed to leave Terran alone, and now we are heading on to this side of the park, the fantasy section. We're gonna do Winjas, we're gonna do Crazy Bats, we're gonna do Mouse or Chocolate. Yeah. Oh my God. Last time I was here, these walls were under construction. This is the backside of Rookburgh, and then they themed it completely different to blend in with the fantasy theme. Looks really cool, very whimsical. Welcome to Woo's Town. There's Winjas. Yeah, right? Feels like an indoor like FEC, like in a mall or something. This is so strange. I swear, we just got really lucky with crowds. There's like no one in this park. I remember waiting in this for both sides last time I was here. Winjas! We're gonna talk about the ride and spoil it, so if you don't want any spoilers, skip this section.
And trust me, you don't, if you've never done it.
Yeah, so neither of you knew anything about this. How are those surprises?
Well, it gave me the hiccups, so.
Best spinning coaster ever.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Literally, there's.
I mean, poor Guardians and Time Traveler, right?
The elevator
Well,
lift,
Guardians,
and then
that's
the
not really a
tilt,
spinning coaster.
and then the second tilt.
I know.
And the actual track that it's not a drop track, it's just
It's like a bounce track.
a bounce track.
I've been saying like the precision, like technologically, how you pull that, because you are moving on track and then it bounces and then lines up with the next track, like without skipping a beat.
Yeah, no,
like,
that's super cool.
So, and then like, so we did both sides. So the first one, you know, you rise up and then it goes like this and then tilts, and then on the next one it comes and then like slants you.
Yeah.
That was a very weird feeling.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna be like a transfer tilt track, but it was just like one.
Yeah.
Very weird.
It's funny, 'cause it's like a spinning coaster, but like the spinning is like the least interesting part.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Like everything else is what makes it super
So
cool.
which side did you like more?
Whatever the first one was.
That was Fear. You like
I
Fear
like
better?
Fear better.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I'd probably agree, but they're both like really.
Yeah, actually it's not
Yeah,
that
they're both fantastic.
All right, rides close here 15 minutes before park closes. So we're gonna try and get 2 more rides on this thing because it's not a long wait. We'll see how it goes though. I literally have no idea where it's going. Like, this thing is impossible to film because it's just going every which direction and it's like hard to track. Is that it? Nope, it's over here. We made it off with 5 minutes to spare till they start closing the rides for the day. That roller coaster is immaculate. It is a brilliant design. It is so fun. Just every experience that you could ask for on a flying coaster. It doesn't have a pretzel loop, but that's okay.
It doesn't need it.
It doesn't need it. It is so,
It absolutely doesn't
so fun. Yeah, we're going again. Yeah, one more ride for today. Look at that. That is just so crazy. Last ride of the night on F.L.Y.
That is how it's done, my friend. That
Yeah.
was so good.
That was
Eat like the airtime on a flying coaster with 2 launches.
how they managed to pull this ride off and make it happen is so cool. Yeah, absolutely hats off. It's so comfortable. Pulls a good amount of G's. The restraint design is brilliant. Like thematically, it's amazing. Matt and I did the front row, and you get air time. Like your whole body just lifts up out. Like
it's such a weird sensation.
like after the second launch, when you like rise up, like it's your whole body does. And there's a couple other moments like throughout the ride where you're just like getting air time. Like it's crazy.
It's so weird.
Like the airtime moments are better than the inversions. Like,
you got a point there. You're not wrong.
oh my gosh, it just like redefined. I feel like what a flying coaster could
Actually
be.
feels like flying.
And just like that, park's closed. It's pretty quiet now, but we're still here because we're gonna walk to our hotel, and the entrance is in the park. That's convenient.
That's so convenient. I love that. That's something that I wish that like the Walt Disney parks did. Like I know like the ones are around the resort, but the idea of being actually connected to it, so cool.
Yeah, you know, we'll be transparent here. One night at Hotel Matamba costs us about $300. So it is
Total,
expensive.
not each.
Total, yeah. So, you know, that's about $100 a person for one night. But the experience is so cool that I'm really glad that we got to do at least one night there. You know, it's definitely
It's a splurge. We're not saying hotels like this, but yeah, the rest of the trip has been like cheap Airbnb.
Yeah, but this was like because we knew it would be such a cool experience. We were like, let's do a little bit more to this, and I'm so glad we did. This is so cool. All right, after a couple hours of being lazy, we're going down to check out to this dinner buffet at Hotel Matamba.
Be fat and lazy.
I love this hotel. Everything is themed. Why is this literally in the hotel?
Oh, this is how we're getting the dinner for sure, right?
Whoa. Piece of cake.
Even though
It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to eat.
one plate.
One plate? Wow, modest. Wow. Look at all this. Dude, there's shrimp. What? Are you kidding me? Is that actually? There's no way. There's no way. All right, we have acquired our food. So, that's the zebra. That's the lamb, shrimp, chicken.
I have like a smorgasbord of everything.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of how buffets work.
Look at that.
What is that?
It's bread, and we tried every dipping sauce.
We have consumed the zebra. which is a sentence I never thought I would say.
I feel wrong.
Yeah, it is. It was all right. What do you think?
I think it's like roast beef, but not as
Yeah.
I think.
Turns out they also have crocodile, so that's what I ordered.
Taylor kept being gross and burping out loud, so we put him in timeout for 30 seconds. All right, you're back. What'd you learn?
I learned nothing.
Dude! Go.
I'd have a nice family vacation.
You're ruining my vacation!
It is 10 p.m. and the sun is still out. The buffet was awesome. Don't make the same mistake we did. They do not link the buffet to your room when you go there, so they don't charge you to your room. You have to pay afterwards, because we just left afterwards because we thought that they were going to charge our room, and then we get a call an hour later saying you didn't pay your bill, and we're like, oh, that's awkward. It did end up being pretty expensive though. It ended up being like 40 bucks a person. We're gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Tomorrow is day 2 at Phantasialand, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. We'll see you guys then. Good night.